country in my lifetime.
Really?
Sure, it's too big. It'll break up in my lifetime. It'll be pieces. The Republic of Seattle.
All right. Well, I believe that men and women will walk on the surface of Mars.
When?
In our lifetime, we will see it happen.
I believe we will walk on the surface of Mars.
No. Corn, ears of sweet corn, with only 3 or 4 kernels, but huge, swollen, bursting. Mighty broccoli like oak trees, providing shelter and nutrition. Fragrant lettuce. We'll all become vegetarians. Steak will come to seem bland and tasteless. Chicken? Forget about it. We'll let the chickens go. They'll fly free. They'll feel like wild birds like eagles. Vacationing families, fathers on hikes with their children will point to the sky and say, "Look, kids, a chicken!"
What about a hovering boat?
What about it?
I believe it would be neat.
Why are you so into this hovering thing?
It's very futuristic.
Who cares if it hovers?
A hovering boat. Come on.
I'm just saying that I believe in the future.
You're nuts and you already had your turn. The Greater Indiana, Ohio, Illinois Alliance.
I believe that the madness of environmental devastation will continue. I believe that the tropical rainforests and jungles and wetlands and American redwoods, which have stood since the time of Christ, will continue to fall to the axe and the chainsaw. And the rivers will cloud the silt and overthrow their banks and then run dry. And more species of frogs and birds and elephants and tigers and whales and dogs and insects will continue to perish from the earth, and the surface of the earth will grow hot, and the small hole over Antarctica and the Earth's ozone layer will widen and spread, resulting in continual exposure to ultraviolet rays combined with widespread intermarriage. The subsequent boom in biracial births will end after rivalries and racial hatred, and producing a human race whose skin the world over is the color of General Foods International Coffee.
Drink your complimentary glass of champagne. It says midnight, and the stars are positioned just as they would be at midnight on New Year's Eve if the stars were still visible from Earth.
Celery, so crisp.
Rainy Martian afternoons.
Apples like caramel-covered apples. Corn like candy corn.
I believe that I'll walk into that dark-haired guy someday. And I'll be so interested.
I believe, gosh darn it, I believe bicycles will hover.
I believe I will stay awake. I believe I will say to myself, well, you've done something. You've stolen 3 hours from the future. Now you should sit here with your coffee and look at them